butter smooth, unlike my controlling. Delta 546, runway 27 at Kilo 3. I've told them to take off when they were crossing. That was close. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to another episode of Tower Simulator 3. And yet again, welcome to another episode where we're looking at a brand new airport. Cincinnati has come to the game, KCVG. A very interesting airport in comparison to a lot of the ones that we've had before. This is mainly a cargo airport, so there's a humongous amount of cargo aircraft here. You do get a lot of American, I believe some Delta as well coming into this place. But there's a lot of interesting airlines and cargo operators that use this as a very sort of central hub as such, and then they sort of spread out from there all over the United States. So we're going to go straight into this place. It's got 4 runways. Now, I've just been looking on Flight Radar, and I've realised that a lot of the runways I want to use are the sort of northern-facing runways. So I'm going to have 3-6 right for arrivals, just for now, and then I'm going to go from there based on what happens when we get in. I'm going to go for a bit of a later time, though. I'm thinking like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I'm going to go 3 o'clock, and of course we're going to use the Energist Design airplane set and airport database. Let's try it out, shall we? Another new airport to come to the game. I can't keep up at the minute. And here we go. Instantly loaded in and ready to go. The screens will just take a second to load in. And there they go. Let's have a look at this place, shall we? So, yeah, this was the runway I was thinking of using. 3-6 right. 3-6 centre is going to be maybe useful. But then again, if it crosses... No, I want to get departures out on 2-7. Although, would you do that with the wind? I don't know. We'll have to think about that. Arrival's going to be very straightforward from there. We'll put the airport lights on, because why not? Information is Delta
Cincinatti
and
Allegiant.
Yes. So as mentioned, this is a brand new airport to the game, so we usually do go and have a look outside at some of these. They've got this sort of main terminal in the middle here. It's looking very empty at the moment. We've got some Delta here. Looks like a lot of the sort of afternoon rush has taken them away from us. What have we got on this one here? Yeah, there's a lot of the Allegiant and Frontier and United as well. A lot of American airlines that I forgot about. The Shadows are doing their thing, but that's nothing too bad. I mean, to be fair, the frame rate's actually pretty decent. There's a FedEx Airbus A310. Good morning. Or good afternoon.
What about overall? Air Shuttle 6016 with information Delta requesting push and start.
My word. Look at all this Prime Air stuff. ATI, they're all 767-400 cargo aircraft. Prime Air 737s. Prime Air 76s. There's an Atlas Air 767 there as well. More Prime Air. Fantastic. Did I see some 74s over here? There's one on the end. Polar DHL as well. 777 200F. Yes, it is a 200F. Airbus A330Fs. Look at the 767-200. BX Air. Interesting. A Kalita 747-400. Another DHL 767. But look at this Polar Cargo 747-8. That is mighty fine. Or is it an 8? Oh, I don't know, because the engine nacelles don't tell me that it's an 8. That could be a 400, but that's a 400 actually, because it's got the smaller engines and the wingtips. I don't know what you are. Maybe an 8. It's got the smaller hump on it. Anyway, this, as you can see, is a large, large airport. Quite spread out as well, though, so you've got a good amount of space to think about things. We'll get these guys. Yeah, we need to work on these. Okay. Allegiant 377, pushback approved. Expect runway 27. Endeavour 5107, pushback approved. Expect runway 27. What's GTI? GTI is Giant, okay. And then Air Shuttle. Air Shuttle 6016, pushback approved. Expect runway 27. Giant 3801 Heavy, expect... Giant 3801 Heavy, pushback approved. Expect a runway 36 centre. Bit interesting there. So we'll go to F6 works on that. F7 camera at the moment is just placed over here. I don't think we need to really worry about getting a view of the airport, but
Air Shuttle 6016.
If I want one, we'll have a view from here. So we'll save that as F7. So that's Control F7 that I'm pressing. Where's the F8 camera? There isn't one set up at the minute. Okay. I'm going to put a camera over here, you know, because I want to be able to see what goes on this apron. Because I want to see everybody, and I want to see these taxiways in front of me. So Control F8. And then, do we want some arrival cameras? Yeah, we like an arrival camera, don't we? We'll get a camera over here for arrivals. This will be the F9 camera. Oh, we can't go any further than that, so we'll maybe do it this side. Can't go any lower than that either. That's quite interesting. So the cameras do vary in terms of height and sort of distance from the airport, I've noticed. So we'll go
Cincinatti ground.
F9 there. And to be fair, that's going to be it. Okay, let's actually do some controlling, shall we? So, we need to get taxiways. So that's Golf Kilo. Endeavour 5107, runway 27 via Kilo. What's that taxiway there? Let's just go out the window and have a look. It's probably quicker. Does it say?
Cincinnati ground. Air shuttle 6016 ready to taxi.
Doesn't say. There's no signs. Interesting. No signs there this time around. Normally there'd be a little sign telling you what holding point that is. That's a bit of a shame, so I will zoom in on this map in the hope that it's written there.
Cincinnati ground. Air transport 3413 heavy with information Delta.
Because that's Kilo. Oh, is it? Let's just try it. Allegiant 377, runway 27 via Kilo.
Runway 27 via Kilo. Allegiant
Ooh,
377.
no, I don't want that either. What taxiways are these, please? I might have to look at some charts on Navigraph or something. Air Shuttle 6016, runway 27. Just going to tell them to do that.
Runway 27.
Right.
Air
Oh,
shuttle
goodness me.
6016.
Right. Okay. So, Giant 3801 heavy, runway 36 center. Just tell them to get taxiing.
Runway 36
They're all the way over there.
Giant 3801
You are Giant, aren't you? So we've got these two pushing back, or hoping to push back anyway, I believe.
Cincinnati ground.
It's not a massive...
heavy with information.
Yep.
Delta. Requesting push and start.
Yeah, that's you. I get that. Is there anyone on arrival? No. Okay, cool. I'm actually going to open up. To be honest, I could probably do with rotating this a little bit, because I think most of the stuff is going to be over here. We don't have to worry about this lot. So we're going to have it that way. We know which direction we're facing in anyway. We'll keep it like that, just so we've got an idea. It's not often I leave the POV on there, is it? Let's do some strip management, given those lot clearance. We need to think about... Oh, God, where's the... Can you not just change the standard taxi tag orientation? We'll do that. Oh, what are you, actually? ATN. Air Transport. Air Transport 3413 heavy. Pushback approved. Expect runway 36 center. Endeavour 5107, runway 27 cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000 contact. Departure. Excuse me.
Ground. Runway 36 center. Push back
And they're right in front of us as well, which is quite cool. We get to see them
heavy.
sort of running parallel along
Runway
us.
27,
I'm going to
cleared for
open
immediate takeoff
Navigraph
upon reaching
charts here,
altitude 1000 contact
which I use
departure.
for flight
Endeavour
simming.
5107.
And we're going to... No, that's a flight I did a while ago. I don't want that, please. We're going to go and look at... Where is Cincinnati? I'm going to pretend I know where Kentucky is. Okay, I had to search for it, but I found it. So, Kilo... Oh, Kilo 1, Kilo 2, Kilo 3. Okay, cool. And then what... I don't need to worry about the other ones. Who was that, sorry? You alright? Air Shuttle 6016, runway 27 at Kilo 1. No, not Kilo 11.
Unable to take off from this runway.
Air Shuttle 6016, runway 27 at Kilo 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Air Shuttle 6016, runway 27 at Kilo 2. So you can understand that, you cretin. Allegiant 377, runway 27 cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000 contact departure. Air Transport 3413 heavy, runway 236. See, I hate leaving these pauses in the video,
Unable
but
to
I'm...
take off from this runway. The runway is too short for takeoff. Air Shuttle 6016. Runway 27 at Kilo 2. Air Shuttle
Frontier Flight 2548,
6016.
pushback approved, expect runway 27. Air Transport 3413 heavy, runway 36 center. Come on.
Runway 27, cleared for immediate takeoff upon
27.
reaching altitude
He sounded
1000
sort of
contact
half
departure.
surprised.
Giant 377.
Oh, really? That's really upsetting me that
Runway 27.
I can't have it like that.
Approved.
Because I need to keep an eye out these lot.
Runway 36
It's fine.
center.
It's fine.
Air transport
It's fine.
3413 heavy.
These airports are sent to
Cincinnati
test me.
ground.
No
Air
arrivals.
Transport 3413 heavy ready to taxi.
They are sent to test me. What about you? Yes, you want to get on that runway, don't you, Sunshine? Giant 3801 heavy, runway 36 center, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure. Don't ask why, but I went for 2000 on that one. Giant 3818 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 36 center.
Contact departure. Giant 3801 heavy.
Air shuttle 6016, runway 27, line up and wait. So this guy's just pushed back, Frontier. That one's
Runway
taxiing,
27,
that one's
line
pushing
up
back.
and wait. Air shuttle 6016.
They're just taxiing on now. And then that is our arrivals camera, of which there are none. What I will actually do is set up an F10 camera, I think, for this little area here. For when stuff gets onto the runway.
Cincinnati ground. Frontier flight 254.
Yeah, we'll have that.
ready to
Control
taxi.
F10. Back in the tower we go. Okay. Frontier flight 2548, runway 27 at Kilo 2.
Runway 27 at Kilo 2. Frontier flight 2548.
They're ready to go now, pretty much. They're all spooled up and ready to roll, whereas they're on their way out. That looks very long, doesn't it? The engines are tiny on that. On that 767-400. It comes up as a 76 Yankee, which I believe is a 76400, or at least a cargo variant. I always thought it was the 300 versions that would turn into cargo, but apparently 400 is bad luck of it. Giant is not ready. Air shuttle 6016, runway 27, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Okay, we've got another Frontier that's ready to push back. Nope, that's the wrong camera chest. Another Frontier ready to push back.
Contact departure. Air shuttle 6016.
That's the one that's just pushed back. What's it got on it? It's a dog. Woo. There goes the little Embraer. Giant 3818 heavy, runway 36 center. Not sure what taxiway that is. Let's go on the Navigraph charts.
Giant 318 heavy.
Okay. Delta? I don't know. Is that... Well, that'll be Delta 1, because that's Delta 2, Delta 3, so that's Delta 1. So we could say at Delta 2, maybe? Giant 3818 heavy, runway 36 center at Delta 2. Let's see if they change their route to that.
Runway 36
Yeah,
center
they do.
at
Okay,
Delta
that's
2.
cool.
Giant 318 heavy.
Frontier flight 1711, pushback approved. Expect runway at 27. Cool.
Ground, runway 27, pushback approved.
That's the departure, the little
Frontier
Embraer
flight
that's just gone.
1711.
Up there you go. We've got that one ready to get on in just a sec. We'll actually get them going, I suppose. Yeah. Air Transport 3413 heavy, runway 36 center, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Okay, that's them done with.
Runway
That's them
36
gone.
center.
Frontier
Cleared
flights
for
are given
immediate takeoff
clearance.
upon reaching altitude 1000, contact
2548 is
departure.
over there.
Air Transport 3413 heavy.
Okay. I like this airport though. This is a mighty challenge because of how much... Similar to somewhere like Austin, it covers a lot of space and it's very spread out. So you've got aircraft all around you because you're the tower sort of sat in the middle, you know. We're right in the middle of the airfield here. If you look at this, there's everything surrounding us all the way around. There's a lot of commercial stuff going on over there, but obviously the bulk of this place is the massive, massive cargo hub over this side. I imagine there's probably times when all of this is full and there's FedEx and all sorts everywhere. But luckily, at this time of day, there is not. I didn't actually check the schedule in Jarek P's scheduler before this to see what the busy times were. I just jumped in and thought, we'll do an afternoon stint. So there goes another Prime Air
Frontier flight 1711 ready to
76.
taxi.
Frontier flight 1711, runway 27 at Kilo 2.
Runway 27 at Kilo 2.
So is that Kilo 2? I don't think it is. That's Kilo 1. That's Kilo 2. Although it says Kilo 3 there. And that says Kilo 3 and Kilo 4. Okay. Does that depend on whether you're coming in or not? I don't know, because... I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Still, that's Navigraph's charts and not the official charts for this airport in Tower Simulator 3. Frontier Flight 2548, runway 27, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. That is them.
Runway 27,
ready to get
cleared
on.
for immediate takeoff.
Let's ask them to do Kilo 3.
1000, contact
Frontier
departure.
Flight 1711,
Frontier
runway
Flight
27 at Kilo
2548.
3. See if they change to that
Runway
one.
27 at Kilo 3. Frontier
No.
Flight 1711.
No, they're just Kilo 2 and Kilo 3 are apparently the same taxiway there. Okie dokie then. Is what it is. There's Giant there getting on at Delta 2. They're going to go straight on there. We'll tell them to line up and wait. Giant 3818 heavy, runway 36 center, line up and wait. As Frontier gets
Runway 36 center.
spooled up
line
and
up
cracks
wait.
on. Oh yeah, we set a
Giant
camera up for that.
3818 heavy.
There's Delta over there as well. It looks like they're going to be ready soon. They've got nav lights on. Frontier cracks on with the job at hand. Big, vast open space, this airport. There's a little bit of BizJet activity down here and a bit of GA, but I don't think there's going to be anything major for us to watch. We've got Frontier flight taxiing down. Who's that with the beacon light on, or was that a shadow being funny? I think it was shadows. Giant can get going now. Giant 3818 heavy, runway 36 center, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Still no arrivals? No arrivals.
Runway 36 center. Cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact.
Then again, I
departure.
imagine, to be fair, there's a lot of
3818 heavy.
arrivals at night at somewhere like this, because a lot of cargo operations do happen quite late at night. So Giant is on its way out. Just getting rolling now. Another 767. It's a good place if you like 76s, this. Especially cargo stuff. Okay. Bit of strip management. They've been told to go. They've been told to go. It's just one aircraft, really, that needs dealing with at this moment in time, and it is Frontier Flight all the way over there on 1711. Let's try and get them on. Oh no, they have changed their route to Kilo 3, so it's Kilo 2 and Kilo 3. That's good. That is good. So that has made life a bit easier, but then again, there's a lot of taxiways here. We've got Juliet, Kilo, and then 6, taxiway 6, which just goes behind all the gates. So I'll just tell them what bit to get on at, basically. What because they'd go through such a zigzag, I don't think, because they can figure it out for themselves, there's no need in giving every single one, so saying via, you know, Tango, Juliet, Kilo. You'd just say via to sort of prioritise the one that you make sure that they want to... No, here. The one that you want them to cross. Like, you prioritise one element of it. They will pathfind to ensure they
Cincinnati
cross that
ground,
certain bit.
Amazon Air 3068 with information Delta.
Okay.
Requesting push and start.
Frontier Flight 1711, runway 27, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Amazon Air 3068, pushback approved, expect runway 36 center. And it is a
Runway
Boeing
27, cleared for
737.
immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000,
It
contact
is
departure. Frontier Flight
that one.
1711.
Because the tug,
Ground,
you can see the
runway
tug is
36 center.
right up to it.
Pushback approved.
I like these Prime Air
Amazon Air
737s.
3068.
I'm not so sure on the 767 liveries, which is just this sort of shiny white with grey tail. It's a bit dull. It almost looks like Aer Lingus without the colours. The A330 they've got over there is blue instead, but the 73s, they look awesome. Look at that. It's proper... Oh, wow, I can't even move the camera down there. I'm pushing forward. That's interesting, because like I said before, there's certain distances that you can move the camera away from the tower and around the airfield. That's as far as I can go. This far, which is quite interesting. And I can't go as high or as low as I could at other airports, so that clearly changes per airport, but yeah, the Prime Air 737 is awesome. It's the 737-800, which is converted obviously for cargo, so there's no windows or anything in it. Frontier Flight's just got rolling now in their Airbus A320neo, and the doggo is on its way out of here. So we've had all those departures, but no arrivals at this present moment. It's nothing to do with the runway sizes, is it? Because that's shorter than 36 center. To be fair, we could probably open up 36 center for some arrivals as well, just in case. I'm not sure if that's limiting what we'll have coming in, but I highly doubt it. As Frontier now just rotating and getting on with the job at hand. We've got Amazon Air just about finished pushback. Any moment now they should tell us that they're ready to go. This does seem like quite a quiet stint, so again, it's not going to be the longest of videos, this one.
Amazon Air 3068 ready to
But
taxi.
these videos, when a new airport comes out, it's just to sort of show you an initial look at how it looks, and then I may mess with schedules and play about. This is another one where, using the simple method that I've been through in this video, you can double up all of the flights that will be in it and just make it twice as busy, while not really upsetting the schedule too much. So I'll definitely be doing that here. There's a lot of other airports I plan on doing that at as well, actually, in future, and I'm going to be making my way through all the airports of the game in sort of chronological order anyway, and prioritising new ones when they come out, and I'll be doubling up the schedules and having a lot of fun with them there. Amazon Air 3068, runway 36 centre at Delta 2.
Runway
Nothing needs to
36
change
center
there.
at Delta 2. Amazon
So they're
Air
going to come
3068.
flying down this way, down this path here, turning onto Delta, and then parking it here at Delta 2. I'm interested that there's no signs, which is a bit of a shame, because that usually really does help pick out what taxiways are what, but that is what it is, you know. I think that may be down to... Didn't I turn my graphics back down to low, actually? Let's test whether this works or not, because I turned all overall quality down to low, and I think 3D objects changed as well, so let's see. We'll go back to medium. Does that add the signs in? It does not. Okay. So I think there's certain bits of an airport that are there, whether you like it or not. I do actually quite like that A330. It's got like this chromey sort of pattern on the front of it, which is good. The 767 seems to be a lot shinier, but also a lot darker, which is a bit weird. That's a little 767-200. And there's the 737 making its way by. That'd be quite a nice thumbnail, wouldn't it? If we park that there like that. You've literally just seen thumbnail creation in progress. Then again, not the photoshoppy bit. Oh, we've actually got a potential arrival, and that's 3053 over 3068. That is another 737K, which is the cargo equivalent. Oh, is that coming in on centre or right? That's coming in on centre, 36 centre. Interesting. I don't know whether I chose a runway that they're not allowed to land on or something. I don't know why they wouldn't be able to, though, because it's a big runway. I mean, I'm just putting my hands together on the screen.
Ground.
It's like that different.
4775 with information echo. Requesting
Not that
pushing
that
start.
really did anything for you, I'm sure. Allegiant 4775, pushback approved, expect runway 27. Not going to call you Allegiant.
27, pushback approved.
There they are.
Allegiant 4775.
Are you now? Get going. There's a lot of oil splatters and stuff on the ground at this airport, which I haven't seen at any others before. And they're all very central, which is quite interesting. Usually at airports I've seen, if you have a sort of oil splatter, it'd be sort of over here on the edge of the wings, but they've obviously weathered a lot of these gates. That was a twitch in my hand then. There's Allegiant pushing back. I do like that livery. The tail of those got kept for Jet2 holidays over here in the UK, actually. They leased a couple of 757s from them, from Allegiant. Although I think they bought them in the end. And then they just kept the livery and just made their own variation of it. I think the spines on the Sun are a little bit softer on the Jet2 livery, rather than being really spiky like they are on the Allegiant livery. So they push back. And where is... Okay. Amazon Air 3068, runway 36 centre, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Off you go.
Runway 36 center.
Okay.
Cleared for immediate
They should call up
takeoff
any
upon
second now after
reaching
this.
altitude 1000, contact departure. Amazon Air 3068.
Cincinnati
There it is.
Tower, Amazon Air 3053 on final 36 center.
Amazon Air 3053, runway 6... Amazon Air 3053, runway 36 centre, cleared to land. What on earth happened to my voice then? I can only
Runway
apologise.
36 center, cleared to land.
They've been given
Amazon
clearance,
Air
they're ready to taxi now.
3053.
Oi!
Cincinnati
Click.
ground. Allegiant 4775 ready to taxi.
You are, aren't you? Allegiant 4775, runway 27 at Kilo 3.
Runway 27 at
Yeah.
Kilo 3.
Cool.
Allegiant 4775.
I mean, I could just get them on at Kilo 2, but Kilo 3 works. Let's get you out of here. There goes the 7-3. Prime Air seems to be going very slowly. Must be packed full of whatever you lot have been buying. But yeah, Quite chilled stint already, this. We'll wait for... Oh, we've got another arrival now, and that's also coming in on 3-6 centre. So I wonder whether having 3-6 right open wasn't allowing arrivals. I'm not sure. Not sure, because there's a big gap there, so maybe I'm just overthinking it and putting 2 and 2 together and getting 6. Still, we've got a lovely straight line to 3-6 centre. Amazon Air's on its way in, then Giant. I was going to say we'll get Amazon Air in, and then I think I'll just end this episode here, to be honest with you. It's only a little short burst here at Cincinatti. I've got a... I believe it's... I believe my friend works or lives near Cincinnati Airport. But I can't remember if it's this one, or I think there's another airport in Cincinnati.
Delta 546 with information echo, requesting push and start.
Delta 546, pushback approved, expect runway 27. They are not
Ground,
on that
runway
camera,
27,
Chas.
pushback approved.
That's just over there,
Delta
I think.
546.
So that's 737 just there. There's a couple of CRJs knocking about. But it's very quiet on the Delta terminal as well, actually. This would be an airport that would really benefit from a double schedule, I think. So I'll play with that in future, like I say. How far out is Amazon Air? They're about 6 miles out at the moment. They've been given clearance. Allegiant will be given takeoff clearance any second. As in, I'm going to do it now. Allegiant 4775, runway 27, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. And yeah, I know there was somebody commented on one of my recent videos saying that I always use immediate takeoff when I don't really need to, but I just do. I just find it keeps momentum. They just keep rolling and they just crack on with the job at hand rather than slowing down for anything. Because if it can save a couple of seconds here and there just in case, then why not? They're going to turn right, I think. Yep, because we told them to get on there at Kilo 3. There was another aircraft from down there. Air Transport 3429, a heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 36 centre. Did we get an F9 camera? We did, but not for this runway.
Center, pushback approved.
Come on.
Air Transport 3429 heavy.
All the way over.
Cincinnati Tower, Giant 371,
There's the
0
touchdown
heavy on
zone.
final 36 center.
It's going to be about here. And in they come. So we'll control F9 that one. Also, there was someone calling up on final. Giant 3710, heavy, runway 36 centre, clear to land. Yeah, it seems like 36 centre is the one to
Runway
use. We're going to give them
cleared
that.
to land. Giant 3710 heavy.
Go to F9.
Cincinnati ground. Delta 546 ready to taxi.
And here comes Prime Air. 737. Tasty. Gliding their way in. That was lovely. Butter smooth. Unlike my controlling. Delta 546. Runway 27 at Kilo 3. I've told them to take off when they were crossing. That was close. And I'm very lucky not to have gotten a bollocking for that. My word. However, that is going to be the end of this episode, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed Cincinnati, this first look at this great, big, whopping, colossal airport. And I'm sorry it's been a bit of a quiet one, but we will come back here at the busiest time of day. And I will also play with some schedules in future as well. I might even do a bit of a fun one where we have only 747s on the cargo front for the day. Something like that. I do plan on doing a couple of schedules like that where we have just, like similar to the Ryanair video I did, where we have like 1 or 2 airlines just covering an entire airport, or just one type of aircraft for the whole airport. So we'll get to those eventually. But yeah, like I say, that is the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.